What's up, man? It's your boy Veach Jones. We back on the Humble Pie Podcast tonight. It's your host, your boy Veach Jones. I got my guy Wallace here with me.
Yeah, buddy.
What's up, man? And we got a special guest, man. First guest on the HPP, man. My main man, Pat, man. Pat, what up, man?
What up, man? Thank you guys for having me, man. I appreciate everything.
Yeah, man.
Podcast, you guys.
Liddy.
Man.
Hey, so we back, man. Wallace, I ain't seen you in a minute, man. How you been, bro?
I'm just living my life, man.
Your lavish life?
I ain't living like you.
La vida loca?
He come back with a tan and shit. He got a Las Vegas accent now. He been gone for what, 4 months? I don't know how long he been
Had
gone.
a birthday, man. Had a birthday, man. May 37, man. I'm grateful, man.
Blessings.
Yeah,
For real. Yeah, man. So I'm glad, man.
Outfits too.
Yeah, you clean up nice, man. But again, man, like I said, I'm just grateful, man, to be here for 37 years, bro. I'm getting old, man. Getting old, man. Getting up there, man.
Hopefully Fashion Nova finally called you before you turn 40.
I need the deal, man. Cut the check. The whole fifth sponsored by Nova Men, man.
37 to new 17?
Hell no.
Yeah, so my man Pat.
Ask his knees. Them knees gonna tell you.
Hey, them knees definitely 37, Joe, for real. But Pat, man, we want to, talk to the people, man. Give them a little background about yourself, man. You got the flow, bro.
My name is Patrick. I'm on Instagram and all other social
What's
sites.
Drop the social.
Fit with no filter.
No filter.
I talk a lot of shit.
Yeah.
And I'm fit. You probably can't see it. I got on all black. It looks small for the camera. So I'm a chef, and I'm 38.
38. 30 great, man. 30 great, man. 30 great, man.
Jesus Christ, I've done a lot of stuff. But I'm happy to be here. These guys been doing a phenomenal job. A lot of content. Great conversation.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
We appreciate that, man. That's the thing about being on, podcast and just starting, man. You just got to do it, man. We got a passion for it. And
Pull the trigger.
yeah, that's it, man.
Pull that trigger.
If you don't learn or hear nothing else from the podcast, man, do what inspires you most, bro, no matter what it is. You know what I'm saying? That's what got us started. So we here, man.
Right.
We here, man. It's still winter in Chicago, by the way.
Ooh.
And it's almost Easter, man.
Yeah. Crazy.
Chicago got about 2 more weeks for me. Man. In 2 weeks, if it ain't changed, something ain't changed. I'm moving to Vegas. Well,
Hey, look.
the last 2 months.
Hey, and what's crazy when I was out there, bro? It was windy, bro. It was chilly, bro. Blew me, shorty. Like it was surprisingly cool. But me and the wifey made the best of it, man. I had a great time, man. But we want to get right into it, man. Y'all know we come with some fresh, some that you probably ain't heard, man. Some you heard. And we talk about them all the time. You probably living by it. We talking about double standards today.
Facts.
Oh, man.
Double standards, man. Y'all know how it go, man. Double standards. What's good for me ain't good for you. My shit don't stink, but yours do. You know what I'm saying? All that. So we gonna get into it, man. I'm gonna get some perspective from the guys and seeing what they talk about when it come to double standards. My bad, I'm getting tongue tied. So I want to kick it right on off. I got my phone here, got my notes, man. I actually talked about it a little minute ago on Instagram, a man's body count versus a woman's body count.
Right.
So out the gate, men, if we having multiple partners, you know what I'm saying, we got status, we got notches on our belt, you know what I'm saying. But when it comes to the ladies, how we feeling about ladies? So Pat, since you the guest, we gonna come right.
Kick it off.
I'm gonna kick it off with Pat, man. Hey, so Pat,
Throw me in the mud.
so Pat,
right in the fire.
right in the fire. So with a woman and a man's body count, how do you view a woman, right, who has multiple partners, or if her body count matter? What's the double standard behind that?
Do I smell a whore? Hey, yo, women with a lot of bodies under their belt.
Yeah.
We tend to think of them as, promiscuous.
Yeah.
We don't look at them as wifey material.
Right.
Why not though? Why a woman with a sexual experience can't be considered wifey material?
That's just how we personalize things. We as a man, you don't want a woman who's been touched or groped or groomed by other men, multiple men. We tend to like our body counts under 5 if possible. I know we're not in high school.
Well, we playing spades. 5 in the possible.
5 in the possible. We don't need you to have a yard.
You ain't with
okay?
boy.
Sure, they got a yard with a woman.
Yeah, boss.
They say, well, whatever count she give, you got to multiply by 3 anyway.
Yeah.
Fact.
So if she say 4, she really been with what, 12?
Man, she say 400. She been with.
But if the guys, and that's the thing. See, that's the thing about the double standard. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna play devil's advocate. I think it's unfair to women. You know what I'm saying? If we telling them, especially in the era now, you got OnlyFans creators, right?
Yeah.
Porn stars,
Sex workers.
Exactly. That's been around. So Wallace, what's your take on it?
Wait, no. Finish your take.
Okay, so
I want to say why you say it's unfair to women.
I think it's unfair to women because it's her choice, right, to lay down, right? Because and if she's choosing to lay down with a man or multiple men, she shouldn't be less than or valued less than. You know what I'm saying? Why does her value decrease? I'm just saying it's experience.
It ain't the experience that's just making her value. It's the sex partners that make the value decreases because a woman is supposed to be precious.
Supposed to be.
We hold the woman to a certain standard.
It's a double standard though.
But guess why it's a double standard? Because we hold them to a standard. See, the reason why it's a conquest when men say, "Oh yeah, I had 4, 5, 6, 7, 10, 20, 100, Will Chamberlain 1,000." The reason why it's a conquest because it's something that is supposed to be fought for and sought after because they're supposed to hold that to their chest dearly.
Right.
So when that doesn't happen and you just give it away willingly, or easily, I should say, it just don't hold the same value. So now think about the women that you know, not just the regular women. Just think about the women that you know that are extremely promiscuous.
Okay.
What level of respect do you have for them, Mr. Her Body, Her Choice? Right. Yeah, Mr. DJ Shake Master.
Y'all funny as hell.
Her body, her choice. Yeah, granted, it's definitely her body, her choice.
Yeah.
So when she lays down and gets up with something, whose choice was it? Was she chose to get that?
Yeah.
So she chose to have a baby and allow and not have a man around to take care of it.
Yeah.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7 times over.
But what if those brothers that she laid with was decent men? Shouldn't the caliber of men she's dealing with matter?
If those, yeah, exactly. They should matter. But if you don't value yourself, they won't. That's the problem.
Man, I mean,
the caliber
so
of men
okay, so hold on.
matter. If you value yourself, you're gonna hold yourself to a certain caliber. You got Prada glasses on. Based off your value, you walked in that store and say, you know what? I deserve some Prada glasses.
Right.
So I only want Prada glasses. Because we could have went to Walgreens to the end of the aisle and
got the 1999.
got the
joints.
reading glasses. And got the reading glasses.
You got to take them off.
But you said, no, I value myself a certain way, so I went to Prada glasses. So if a woman values herself a certain way, she need to find her a Prada nigga. And a Prada, and hopefully the Prada nigga don't do it wrong.
But what if she not Prada? What if she more like Rockawell?
Okay, if she Rockawell, she still need to value herself because But this is the problem. When women are Rockawell, they shoot for Prada, but they always accept Woowell. they shoot for Prada, but they accept them Pepe
Right.
jeans.
Eniche.
that Eniche nigga.
Maurice Malone.
You know
We taking it back.
The problem is they assume that the nigga, it's Sean John at least.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But then after a while, they keep showing like, yo, I ain't made from the fabric that you think I am.
I just feel like with that standard, and you made great points. I mean, y'all both do. I don't necessarily, because you asked me how do I view or respect. I mean, I have a lot of respect for a woman that can own up and be accountable if she has had sexual experience.
Yeah, accountability is something different.
Yeah, but I mean, that's the same thing if she's having sex. I mean, Pat, do you want to know how many women, you want to know how many men your girl been with? Do y'all want to know that count? Is that even a conversation that's being had? And
I don't have that conversation.
Why?
His girl in the
women
room,
gonna lie anyway. And it all depends on how she treat me and where she is in life at that time.
Okay.
Because that matters as well. And you said something about OnlyFans and all of that.
Yeah.
None of them gonna have no husband no time soon until they transform into a different part of their life where they like, okay, this life that I just lived. I don't want to do that anymore. I want to settle down. I want to do something. I want to value myself. When they start valuing themselves, then they'll, change their morality.
But check this. So we on that. So we talking about value. OnlyFans creators make money.
Okay.
So they monetizing their body.
Okay.
In a way, but I don't see that as promiscuity or prostitution, so to speak.
That's not monetizing the man though.
Right.
But I'm saying their body though. It's value.
But no.
They're making money off what they're doing.
Financial value. We're speaking on moral value.
Moral value. Okay, my bad.
Moral value.
So morally, you will view a woman as less than if she has multiple or her body count is high. Huh?
What's the conquest in that?
What you mean?
If I can get somebody that everybody can have, what's the point?
You ever had a woman that pursued you through sex and was throwing herself at you? What you think about that?
I ain't want it.
You ain't want it.
I guess because I'm old school. I care for the chase a little bit. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? But I don't think
that's the value.
But what I'm saying on the flip side of that, I ain't gonna look at her bogus because she came at me like that.
No, it ain't. But this is the thing. If she say, "Yo, come get this pussy," every time you see her and you've turned her down 10 times, you can't tell me in your eyes you're like
11 times.
Thirsty.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying?
You throwing this pussy at?
But again, because I value myself, I'll be like, okay. I mean, if she's pursuing a guy like me, she must have some type of standards. Because I hold myself up there.
Right.
Because I'm not. Go ahead.
I hate to cut you off. Women date up.
Yeah. Right.
So just all women pursue standards, some type of standard.
Right.
You know what I mean? They don't average. If they view you as average in their eyes, they don't give a fuck about you.
Yeah.
So her, if she's a 5. She wants a 6, a 7. She don't want another 5. I don't want no scrub. A scrub can't do nothing.
It's all about elevate.
Yeah.
I need you to take me from here to here.
So as men, we just taking whatever we can get.
We're men.
Okay.
We take this is what we do. We take what we can get because the women holds the key to what we can get. That's why we don't mind. That's why it's a situation where the women that we really want, that's who we marry. But the women who we just deal with, they don't go into that. They don't make it into that. They ain't no value in the women in the women that we really don't want. Like
she's gonna show you value.
But who determines the value? So a woman's body count depreciates her value?
Yes, me. I determine your value. See, if you, because I have to deal with you.
Men hold the key to the relationship. Women hold the key to, we hold the key to relationships, marriage, and all of that.
Yeah.
Women hold the key to sex. Kids.
Keeping the house.
Yeah.
So we plant the seed and they got to take care of the seed.
They don't, we got to take care of it too.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I'm playing devil's advocate. I'm playing devil's advocate because these are some of the things that women who may have experienced sexually don't see or value themselves as whores or hoes or busters or nothing like that because they just like, I went through my hoe phase. That's what they call it. Right. I went through my hoe phase.
Yeah, and then you got some women go through 2, 3 hoe phases. Some they go through a hoe phase with niggas, then they go through a hoe phase with bitches.
Right.
You see the men who date those hoes, they don't have no value themselves.
They don't look.
We can't keep calling them hoes, y'all.
I mean,
but what if
women?
But what if they are hoes? You just
define hoe. Let's hold on.
Okay.
Let's define a hoe. Okay, so I don't think OnlyFans creators are hoes.
What?
I just don't. I don't know. I can't qualify. I think they some of the smarter people. I mean, it's content. So
yeah, it's content, but selling sexual acts.
That's a new word. Everything is content, so you can be looked at like you're a hoe.
Exactly.
I don't know.
So selling sexual act. Okay,
it's free porn though. Is it people on free porn? They hoes or they not? So who's really the idiots though?
Is it free porn because of what? Because of the internet? Because somebody chose to put themselves up there?
Right. So on OnlyFans you got to pay for it.
Okay.
Pornhub you ain't got to pay for it.
Okay, if she got one man on OnlyFans and they've been fucking for 4 years, I'm not gonna consider her a hoe. That's a content creator.
So
she's fucking multiple men on OnlyFans.
Right.
Every time you go on her, click on her joint,
right,
and she got a different dude. This one tall, light skin, dark skin. That's a whore.
That's a whore.
To his point, if she fucking one man for 50 years and she's selling her content online, and her content happens to be her vagina, she's a whore.
So okay.
Am I?
So what about if she just showing her titties or something? What if there ain't no sexual like intercourse on there?
Well, you can say this whore is subjective to the person because
Right.
a man might not think she's a whore because she only fucking him, but selling the porn.
Yeah, but also her man could also consider a hoe, and he might just be in a hoe.
And be pimping her.
pimping her?
Right? Yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
Hey, you paying the bills, baby. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, I hear y'all, but like I said, I'm gonna play advocate for the women right now. Like we can't. That standard, I guess, probably will never die. That particular double standard when it comes to.
Oh, they're trying to get it out of here right now. That's why they created content creators.
Right? Yeah, I'm selling my content.
Yeah,
I gotta
man.
go to the doctor and get my content checked. Because I done gave my content
Welcome
out to so many.
What's up, baby? What's up with you on that content?
I just want to say, for the record, I love all of you content creators.
Keep it coming.
Yeah, baby, get your content checked.
Yeah,
I
so
guess-
we definitely for sure we ain't getting down on them. We just obviously add that perspective. But
I
I mean, you always hear that growing up. You know what I'm saying? If a girl fast in the neighborhood and stuff like that, you just kind of. I think we subconsciously have adapted that ideal, huh?
it's conscious. We consciously have adapted.
Yeah, okay. We consciously have adapted the fast girl in the neighborhood. She a hoe, or she loose. You know what I'm saying? We gonna judge her. But if one of the guys come through and say, man, he been with woo wop the bam and woo wop woo, we
But if you want to take it a step further, we created that.
create
Because
what?
the man, the one who made her like that.
Like
We The
what?
one who forced her into that.
No, we didn't.
What you mean?
You gotta
She
think
chose
about
that.
it. Well, it's a choice and it's a manipulation. It could be a manipulation too. I'm gonna do devil's advocate too. If I see a chick that's in the hood and I smash her and I tell my man, hey yo, I just hit shorty.
Yeah.
See if you can do it. And then he do it.
Right.
And then he tell another person, hey, see if you can do it.
Yeah.
It could be a manipulation. She don't.
But it might not be.
value too.
It might not
Don't
be.
value that.
If she don't value herself enough, you don't have to manipulate.
Right. That's what I'm saying. Like,
The problem with most dudes when they dating and talking to girls, they lie too much.
yeah.
You don't have to lie.
You don't gotta lie.
This
You
is-
ain't got the lie,
This
Craig.
is back in the days when our parents and grandparents, you didn't have to when they used to have to beg for sex.
Yeah.
When they really truly used to have to manipulate women to say, "Oh yeah, I'm gonna marry you and I'm gonna do all this other shit," knowing damn well they lying.
Mm-hmm.
But this day today, you don't have to lie.
That's what I'm saying. That's why I said we're so open to sexuality in general. Why is it now? It's a gavel against the women.
This has been forever.
What I'm saying is now why is that standard? Why is it still a double standard? Why shouldn't it just be an even playing field when it comes to it?
Because women through time, this nothing has changed. Everything is just the same. Women throughout time has always been more fragile. And when it came down to sex, if we go and I always go back to like times where the medical system wasn't where it is now.
Yeah.
That's the reason why I prefer to have a virgin, because I don't want no woman in 1929 that the whole crew to mess with, because ain't no telling what she got. And then on top of that, the other piece is a woman used to try to keep herself, restricted to one person because having babies was dangerous then.
Yeah.
It was like the value system was built off of something logical and legit. So it carried over past just sex. It carried over into working. It carried over into to just about everything that we can think of right now. That's the reason why we still hold women up on a pedestal today. That's the reason why they still have pretty privilege. That's the reason why women have all these double standards that actually they benefit from, rather than men. Like, you know what I'm saying?
We'll never be able to get in the club free.
No, hell no. Ain't
Nah,
no
you gotta
men's
pay.
night.
Fine as hell.
You
Well,
gotta
it ain't no men's night in the clubs I go to. I'm telling you.
A nigga ain't never invited me on the yacht.
Yeah, I mean, that's valid, fellas. But again, I think also the reason why I think the playing field should be more level too, because you got to look at the music that's coming out now.
Okay.
Like the music, you got the young rapper, what's his name, Glorilla, right?
Yeah.
Like she, in her own way, is like women empowerment. Like they like
How?
switch. Okay, like if you listen to some of the lyrics, if you can stomach it, if you can stomach the lyrics.
I love Glow.
Yeah, Glow
Big
be
Glow.
spitting.
So what I'm saying, right? She be spitting, but what I'm saying is she she's kind of giving you an aggressive female's perspective.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? I can't really quote the lyrics. I ain't
How
good.
does that empower a woman?
Because the when I'm listening to the music, it sounds like she's doing what men do, but she's uplifting women that are doing it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? She ain't sitting around crying. You know what I'm saying? She moving around.
Yeah. And how many men want a masculine woman?
I don't.
That ain't empowering.
But I'm just saying the music has created a sense of
but the music
acceptability in the culture.
Yeah, but the music from the women who've been spitting the promiscuous.
Yeah, Lil' Kim, Foxy Brown.
Lil' Kim, Foxy Brown. Fucking
Adina Howard.
Adina Howard. The list goes on. Trina. All
Cardi B.
Yeah, but that don't empower them.
What I'm saying is,
what they're doing is they trying to follow a recipe that the men laid out.
I was just gonna say they're spitting the lyrics as if they're just switching the gender. Obviously, it's a woman spitting men lyrics.
Yeah.
So what I'm saying, so now they want to make it appear that it's even. So if y'all getting down on a woman for having multiple partners, if a guy can do it, then she can do it.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? I was watching something today on one of the pods, and one chick was talking about like when it come to like threesomes, right? How like when men be like, all right, we want to bring another woman in or whatever, then the chick was like, well, he should be okay with another man coming in. No. Now he ain't got to do nothing with. She was like, oh, he ain't got to do nothing with the guy. But that's kind of how some women view it though. Like
two completely different things.
I mean, but that's a double standard.
That's a triple standard. That's two completely different things.
That's it. You got me fucked.
But again, because we talk about these type of double standards, that's one I actually didn't jot it down, but that just came to me because we talk about content shit like that and relationship shit. You invite somebody in your bedroom,
right?
You know what I'm saying? A man, you got your girl. All right, babe, I think we should, let's try this.
Not my woman.
Your woman.
Kid, when I was growing up, teenage, we ran some things, but
I'm saying now,
as my woman at 38, she's not gonna say, "Hey, yo, if you want to have a threesome, it's gonna be another nigga."
Right.
That wasn't even what.
But okay, so how can we come and say, well, bring another woman in the room?
Because a woman can participate with another woman. Another man.
True.
Typically.
Mind, this is somebody else's POV. This is somebody.
Right,
these are not my own.
Right. Typically, another man is not participating in anything with another man. That's why we don't want another man in the room.
Okay, well,
threesome.
But
train.
That's
double standard. Double standard.
How's that? I don't think it's a double standard. See, the difference is.
I'm the double advocate today, man.
No, okay, but I don't see the double standard in that at all because the difference is women could be attracted to other women. Most of the time when motherfucking women offer those scenarios, they like, man, what the fuck I want another nigga? I would.
Right.
Bring me two women.
Yeah.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Let me see her with you.
Right.
And it's a threesome is all three of us participating together.
Yeah. Correct.
A man ain't finna participate with another man. Well, most of
make sure that nigga beer be lined up.
What that mean? I gotta pick him. What the
fuck out of here?
Indecent proposal.
So if your lady agrees to it, are you picking a woman or is she picking a woman?
I'm gonna let her pick.
You gonna let her pick? What about you, Wallace? If your woman say, "Hey, we can do it," you gonna let her pick? Y'all gonna shop together?
This is the privilege. Hey, handle your business.
Yeah.
Oh, so y'all gonna give her the keys?
I know she's not gonna pick some shit that she don't want to do.
Right, exactly.
I mean, I agree. I would do the same thing.
Right. Let me get. I'll go ahead.
Call me when you send me a picture. I'm gonna be over there. I don't even want to go with you, baby. I got all my faith and trust in you.
You got this.
This is what you need. You want something to eat? I'm gonna cook
exactly.
You want
outside looking.
Want a 4 for 4?
Oh God.
But yeah, hey, so that was just something I had actually watched that today on another podcast. But yeah, some women they see it like that as their standard. Like if men can do what's good for the goose, it's good for the gander when it comes to shit like that. You know what I'm saying? And just in the world now, switching over to another double standard because we got down on that one.
Because women be fed up, they be getting hurt over a lot over the years, and it's like one of those things where you feel like, hey yo, I'm not finna lay down and just take this anymore, type of shit. So if he can do it, then I can do it. But it don't really work in their favor.
Mm-hmm. All right, Wallace, I got a question for you, man.
Yeah.
And I mean, I want you to start it out. Are you cool with your significant other having a male friend?
Yeah.
A straight male friend?
Yeah.
Are you cool with it, Pat?
I'm cool with it if they've been friends for a significant amount of time.
So if you with your girl and she meet a guy and they become friends, is that okay?
No new friends.
No new friends?
No new friends.
No new friends? What about, all right, so is it okay for men to have female friends?
Yes.
It's okay as long as we've been together for a significant amount of
So
time.
what if you meet somebody, if y'all meet a lady and she's not okay with that? Because I remember back in the day I dated somebody and she had male friends and I was always just like, this shit, it was new to me at the time. I'm like, bro, this shit ain't, I don't know. At the time, I guess I was probably insecure about the situation, but it never sat right with my spirit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I'm just like, men don't befriend women. That was then though. You know what I'm saying? What can I offer a woman in a friendship? I feel like, at the time, I'm just saying this is my thing at the time. Like a man, his ultimate goal, he might gonna be your friend till he don't want to be your friend no more. I think we should be more than friends.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And then that's when a friend zone was created.
Yeah.
Because guys was crossing that line. So now there's that comfortability that we might be okay with is like, are you okay with your guy with your girl's guy friend calling at a certain time? Like, what's their access? Because if this is my friend before you came along in a relationship, is it okay for me to call you at 9, 10 o'clock?
Yeah. I don't care.
You don't care.
No. She having the conversation in front of me.
Well, if she not.
Is she sneaking?
I mean,
my thing is, if anything that you're doing behind my back purposely is cheating.
But she said it's her friend. Like she ain't got to report every time she talking to him.
I don't. But this is the thing. I don't care.
Mm-hmm.
Like, cause this is the thing. The person, look, do you and enjoy yourself? If that's your homie, that's your homie. By all means, have fun. If something else is different is going on and I figure it out, then
I do think it's kind of weird though. Like if a guy female friend relationship, but the guy is single. I think that's like a layer, or if the female is single.
How did him being single affect?
I don't know. I mean, because he a man at the end of the day.
What that mean?
That he's
what
capable.
About your woman?
Huh?
What about your woman?
I mean, we trust our women. I trust my woman. I'm just saying again. I'm devil's advocate today.
Right. Well, I'm
so
advocating to that.
So an insecure man or a man in general just be like, why he always at our house?
He's less than.
Like for example, on the show Martin.
Women gotta stop fucking with fragile niggas.
Yeah, that's true. A lot of niggas fifis now. A lot of niggas in the fifis and the TTs. You know what I'm saying? But I mean, that's just one of those elements out here though. Like as far as double standards, like especially now, like men don't want their girl to have guy friends, or some and some female friends. You might not be too privy to either.
But yeah, I mean, granted, it's a lot of women that
because
too, yeah.
I've known situations. I won't name names of women who were friends, right? And a guy came in the picture, but the guy knew one of the friends. But then eventually the other friend got interested in the guy too. Okay. I mean, so it's like now she didn't mess around with the guy. So
well,
I mean,
it's confused me with this scenario.
Let me change it. Guy and girl know each other.
Right.
Guy and girl know each other. There's another girl. The girls are friends.
Okay.
The girls are friends.
Yeah.
And then that girl two, started messing with the guy.
But
she met him through the girl.
All friends though.
Right. No, they didn't start as friends.
So you ain't say that. You got to say it.
Right.
They did. My bad.
Relationship.
Right.
And then the
girlfriend introduced her girlfriend, and then that friend befriended the guy, and the guy started messing around.
No, they don't.
That's friend, and then that's her friend. She introduced that relationship to him.
That's what I'm saying.
Like,
so
he's not supposed to act on that.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying, man. Men gonna be men.
If me personally.
Clearly, women gonna be women in this situation.
In fact, me personally.
She's the one that really was in the room.
I got a lot of female friends.
Right.
So none of my friends I've ever had any type of sexual activity or ever had any conversations of that sort. We just genuinely friends. They've been with me through a lot of relationships. We've grown together.
Yeah.
So that's because so we had these friendships from 10 to 15 years. That's been grown through a lot of stuff that we've done together as friends, mutual friends. That's fine. If you have a friend like that, a male friend like that, we've been introduced. It's all about introduction.
Right.
If you've introduced me to this man, if we've had conversations, I've been around him and the energy's good, we lit it. That's your friend.
But what if you dating somebody and they can't get with it? They just can't see them that they your friends.
Then they need to leave.
Then everything that they see your female friends do around you, she wanna fuck. She wanna.
They're not gonna make the cut.
Oh, you're so funny. You know what I'm saying? So you got women like that.
You gotta make your woman secure too.
But once you just insecure, it ain't really your job to make her secure.
No. You have to make your woman secure because
How?
Okay, so I have situations where, in relationships where I feel I should make my woman secure with my female friends. My female friends, I have attractive female friends. My woman's attractive. I'm gonna make sure she's comfortable with them. You know what I'm saying? And if my female friends can't make her feel comfortable, then
the girl got to go, or your friends got to go.
Hey.
And
My friends gotta go.
You ain't got to answer right now.
what's the time frame on my friends got to go? Because if this is something new,
I mean,
If they disrespect my girl, then they gotta go.
Mhm.
But
That's-
if it's just not there, it's just not there.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying?
because sometimes
I'm not gonna force the two.
your female friends can be like, I don't know, she ain't good for you. She might, or they might try to give you some
it's-
facts, some
right,
background
it's
on
a-
such and such.
It's a difference in
Like discouraging.
and saying, because you might have male homies that say, "Hey, bro, I don't know." About
Yeah,
that."
yeah, yeah.
Like, you know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
yeah, yeah,
Because
yeah.
it's a difference in saying that versus inserting yourself into a situation.
Yeah.
And saying, "Nah, that bitch is that and the third, blah 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 blah," and then coming around and then giving off a certain energy,
Yeah.
a negative energy. The easiest way, especially with a guy who got women's that's friend, you kind of interject them into certain places together, into certain things together. You're on the phone with your female friend while
your lady right
your lady right here. You know what I'm saying? Your lady right here. Hey, what you gotta say? Hey, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Shit like that. Y'all, if you hang out with your friend that's a girl, then you take your girlfriend with you.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Let them exchange information. Let them talk. Let them get comfortable with each other.
Yeah.
And that's how you eliminate the situation in the beginning. Now, if you in a situation of dating somebody and y'all just say it's new, fairly new, 6 months in,
Okay.
she just can't figure out this whole. I just don't get it.
Yeah.
You know what got to happen?
What?
You got to get rid of her because she'll never understand. If she
The girl, your girl,
your girl,
and keep the friend.
yes.
Yeah.
If she ain't,
Because-
Especially if she's been around for years and years and years.
Because this is the thing that men don't need. Extra problem.
Facts.
So,
Don't need no problem. Fuck that.
The whole point of bringing a woman into your life as a man is to add peace.
Add peace.
Add
Say,
peace.
say it again.
Add peace to my life. Now, if you're not bringing me peace based
Yeah.
off of me having my long time 15-year, 20-year friends around that have not done anything to you, you just feel like, oh, I think that bitch like you and this, that, and the third, and I'm telling you, no, that ain't the situation.
Yeah.
Then this ain't gonna work because now you disturbing me. You disturbing my peace. You disturbing my tranquility.
Yeah.
So you gotta go.
I mean, some women bring some of them traumas to their relationship
Yeah.
too. Like,
They need to
this
get
happened to
fixed
me
before they get to me,
before.
though.
I mean, what they in the process of healing.
Yeah, heal without me. I want
So you want a healed product.
huh?
You want a woman that's already healed.
Yeah, I ain't got time for that.
I'm gonna tell you some real shit. I watch Yana Van Zandt.
Uh-huh.
She say, none of us healed. None of us are healed.
Okay.
It takes time through your life. You don't heal through your whole life. Every day that you going, you're working on healing, but you never heal. We've had so many traumas
Yeah.
day to day. Every day we damn near experience a new trauma, especially with social media. We looking at trauma all day. We are pulling in other people's trauma.
Facts.
So it's like we never heal from trauma. So I don't know, man. That's a difficult space to be in. Girlfriend, friends, men, your man and your male friends. It's just something that you got to continuously work at.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I don't think it's a right or wrong way to go about it. Like I said, it's obviously case by case and a person's comfortability. You know what I'm saying? But being transparent, obviously, y'all saying is what I'm getting.
Definitely gotta be
Being transparent about it is
Yeah,
what make it work. Because
Definitely.
some women is like cousin Faith.
Right? Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like they,
For sure.
yeah, you know what I'm saying. So, and some men might, be just as mischievous or sneaky as well. So you got to be cool.
But women know who those guys are.
Mm-hmm.
Now you got like you said, you got to trust your woman to a certain extent
gotta
to not
trust
even be around it. But at the same time, even if she friend zoning a nigga who know that I know he want to shoot a shot, but that I ain't on that.
Now you
You know what
gotta
I'm
get rid of
saying?
him.
But see, the friend zone only
Because he-
right. I'm
you
gonna
know.
say right. The friend zone came into play because he stepped over the line, the boundary.
You don't necessarily have to step over the line to be in the friend zone. You just could get friend zone because you just y'all just
She don't like you.
she just don't like you like that. Now in his head, he might be like, "Yo, I'm doing this shit. I'm about her a piece of puff every day for lunch. I'm gonna get that next week."
You know what I want to say about that? Like when it comes to just friendships in general, and like male and female, it's a culture thing. Because the white people or Caucasian, they're male and female friends. Like they are real friends. Like they are friends.
Black
like
people too.
I mean, yeah, but I think when it comes to us melanated folk, we go about it a little differently because, like you said, those traumas and stuff. So we have to address it and make them comfortable. I think in some other cultures, that step really not necessary.
You know, a lot of them people
I think that's necessary in all situations.
in that culture with white people.
We love you, white people.
A lot of them people come from college, high school, college together. We just be meeting each other.
Great work.
At work,
Social media.
social media when it first came. That's where we got
Twitter.
a bulk of our friends from.
The streets.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Relationships.
Yeah.
Intertwined in relationships as far as like my homie girlfriend type of stuff. And you just gotta figure it out.
Hey, so ultimately, so the double standard, I guess, with a man and a female having friends is y'all telling me it don't exist?
No, it exists.
It exists?
Well, actually,
So-
no. I would say the reason why I say it don't exist because on both sides of that coin is somebody saying, "I don't want you to have a friend of the opposite sex." That's the reason why I don't feel like it's real double because it's not generally accepted on each side.
Yeah.
I would say
Yeah.
you got men that don't feel like it's appropriate, and you got a lot of women that I don't even feel like that's a real like a double standard when I think about it.
Yeah. I mean, then you got guys who don't care for their girlfriends. Like, I don't trust her.
Yeah, that's true.
You know what I'm saying? And she might say, well, I don't trust him. Your friend, he be having you doing woo, woo, woo. You know what I'm saying? So I guess, yeah, it's on both sides of the coin. I just thought it was good perspective, or at least to hear about, like, because I've been through situations like that. Like I said, I ain't necessarily felt comfortable about it. And personally, I ain't really have a lot of female friends in my early adulthood.
Right.
It was like females that came around me was like attracted to me, or there was like some type of mutual attraction. So
Right.
for me, I had to learn how to be a friend to a female because that was new territory. I'm like, you just want to be my friend? Like, nah, we finna be naked at some point. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
And that ain't always like me just being a guy and just, you know, trying to be on some horny shit. I'm just like, nah, women like pursue you too, like was pursuing me too. So I'm like trying to find that boundary in young adulthood. And now obviously as older men, we obviously know the difference, you know, of a woman trying to pursue you versus being your friend.
Yeah, my situation was different though, because I came in as the funny guy. You know, the lovable, he married type of, you know, and he give good advice. You know, he's easy to be around. You know, I'm cooking. We doing the hookah parties. People just gravitated towards me.
That's my
And
friend.
We've been
my friend.
have friends and throughout the years.
Yeah.
You know,
That's what's up, man. Shout out to all the friends. Hey, don't forget though, man.
shout out to all the friends.
Hey, don't forget to like, subscribe. I ain't even said that in a minute. We've been talking for like 30 minutes. And if you know what I'm saying, like, comment, subscribe, man. We at about 79 subscribers right now. I want to get to that 1K, Joe.
Hey,
Yeah.
definitely subscribe.
Yeah.
Subscribe,
Yeah.
man.
Give y'all some gems in here, man.
Get with us now, because when we, you know, when them people start calling us, our phone ain't gonna work, man. When y'all trying to reach out to us,
Big
man.
fact.
You know, y'all gotta be a part of this journey right now. You feel what I'm saying? But man, you know, I got my notes right here. I guess we still on double standards, or are we still calling them double standards? But
Yeah.
I want to get into the one. I know me and Wallace was talking about it pre-show about how like there's a certain standard when it comes to like men got to be a certain height and women got to be a certain body type.
Yeah.
Like short guys is a no and fat girls are a no.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like who created that? Like you have to have this certain body type, because like nowadays, if she was a gallon of ice cream in grammar school, she probably be a Coca-Cola now with a BBL or something. So she done did some things about it. How do y'all feel about that as far as that double standard that men, we got to be a certain height, and women, you know, got to have a certain look to be attractive? Because right now, I mean, it's like they all getting the same default 2K shape.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? These women. And then you even have that one dude, what's his name? Band Man.
Hello.
Yeah, he done went and did something to himself. Like, that's wild to me, bro. Like, would y'all do something like that? Like, add some pectorals?
Nah, I'm just gonna work out. I'm just gonna work
But
out.
good.
so I guess my question is, What double standards or do y'all see that's with that? Like, is it okay for women to do it to get these BBLs, and should it be okay for men to cosmetically change? Like, are we more should we be judged for that? Like, Wallace, what's your take on it?
So the double standard here is men's surgery versus women's surgery.
Well, I got it down as like as far as just a man's height versus a woman's weight and or shape, so speaking. Then I had that like when we talked about like BBLs, like which is so popular now. Dr. Miami, they made a fortune off of it, and you got people body shaming women who do that.
Yeah, but that's a good double standard though, because it's definitely looked down upon on men who probably get shit like that done. So you get some lipo or whatever the case may be. Remember Kanye got lipo?
I never remember that.
Yeah, Kanye got lipo because he said he was, he said he felt like he was fat, and you know what I'm saying, or whatever the case may be.
Bro, I'd be so out the loop.
Yeah, so honestly, I don't care. You know what I'm saying? With in regards to that, I mean, that's always going to be a double standard because it seems that something that a female would do.
So are they really double standards, or are they just gender roles?
No, I think that's just a double standard.
That's just a double standard.
Because typically, women to get cosmetic surgery, not men.
I mean, this phenomenon just started about 4-5 years ago
with the BBL.
Yeah, just all this kind of.
We about a good almost 10 years in, man.
Damn, it's been that long?
With the BBL games. You crazy?
Yeah, they've been getting BBLs for a long time. We just got the money.
Right.
The PPPs.
And then, right, it had to get over here. It had to come from the party states and ease its way on up and get more and more affordable.
So would y'all date women that have had, would you date a woman that's had cosmetic surgery?
Depending on if she's attractive.
Yeah. Okay, if she's attractive. Let's say, like Bernice. She's had work.
She's perfect.
Lotto has work.
She's extremely.
I would like to say Bernice is probably hands down has the best BBL.
Yeah.
But what about their quality of life? Like, how does that work after that? Like, do they have to keep doing that?
I don't know. Yeah. I've never dated nobody who had a BBL.
Yeah.
I've never dated nobody who had a BBL.
So would you though? You saying you would?
Yeah.
Pat, would you? Like, what if she didn't tell you?
I have.
You have?
I have when
was it pre-op or post-op?
I had before she had the surgery.
So pre?
After.
And how was that?
It was, I don't know. A woman is a woman.
Facts.
Right.
I'm not, it looked good.
It looked good, right?
It looked good.
Uh-huh.
Shit moved.
Right. Everything felt right.
It was proportional.
She still had hands, feet, toes, lips, mouth broke. You know what I'm saying? I would.
Yeah.
I would.
Yeah, I mean that's.
I like my natural too.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
Something about natural is just it's levels.
Right.
It's levels to the natural build of woman.
So would you date somebody with a BBL?
I have.
Right.
Pre and post. Yeah. But yeah, I have, and it was at the time I was like,
what's the reason? What do you think the reason
that women doing it?
By
ladies, y'all gonna probably hate me for this. They probably gonna get out.
I'm on women's side with this.
I think it's a self-esteem thing.
I'm on women's side with that.
Go ahead.
No, go ahead.
No, I think women do it because it's a self-esteem, because they look at themselves and what they're looking at in the mirror is not a reflection of what they want to see. Mm-hmm. So instead of putting the work in, right, eating right, exercise, doing a natural way, they're gonna take the shortcut. I just feel like it's a shortcut, bro. Mm-hmm. And we've created a marketplace for the shortcut, and we have monetized it. So now with that aspect, it's like, okay, I need to look like this to get this status. I mean, you got to think about it. From time back in the 70s, they was wearing afros. Mm-hmm. This is just like a trend right now. I don't know if it's gonna ever die though. This seems like it got some real longevity.
This will never die, because one of the hardest things that for women to, first of all, you got the breast surgery,
right?
Breast implant surgery. Once they figured out, we can do booties too. You know how long I've been, you know what I'm saying?
You can take the front and put it in the back.
Like, man, when the guts turn into summer butt.
The booty. What that booty do? They take. Go ahead.
I agree with women who want to get the surgery because they've had kids.
Okay.
They had those stretch marks.
That mommy makeover.
Yeah. And you have that self-esteem. Maybe the man left, and whatever the case may be. I feel like, go get your body done, baby. Mm-hmm. You had these kids, 9 months. Mm-hmm. You destroyed your body.
Mm-hmm.
You want to look good. You should look good. You remember when you did look good. Go get your body done. If you don't want to put the work in, go get your body done.
But it's upkeep with that though. It ain't just like a quick fix. You know, you got to maintain that. You got to get like massages, lymphatic massages and shit.
Well, I think that like that ain't like forever, right?
Man, that's forever, bro. You got to remember that's muscle and fatty tissues and shit that they done moved around in your body, bro. You gotta mold it like a newborn baby head, bro. You gotta mold the buns, bro. The thighs. That's why I think some of the thighs be looking crazy, bro.
Yeah, when I was dating a chick who had got it.
There's some bad ones out. There's some botched ones out
to
there.
the bathroom and shit. You bleeding on me.
If there's any ladies out there that had a BBL, we would love to have you on.
Yeah.
360 lipo, any of that.
We love y'all. We love ladies.
And
Anyway.
V's had a DBL.
What the fuck?
That's why he said
Hey,
Hey man, I just went to Turkey,
we
man.
about to cut it short, man. We about to cut it
Some ball
short.
implants, man.
that's why he was in Vegas for 4 months. That motherfucker
I got a
Hey,
DBL.
I don't know what I was thinking having both of them on there.
I'm still healing up. My
About two
doctor
this
said
way
I
and
can't
two
ride.
that
Doctor said I can't ride a bike for 2 weeks.
Bitch, hooping today? Nah, I ain't hooping today, man.
I just got this
My
DBL.
leg, the third one.
This man say that DB. Hey, that's funny as hell.
Put shoes on this.
Hey man, that's funny, bro. That's funny. Hey, that was funny, man. Hey, going to the next topic though, cause that was kind of a quick one though, man.
It was one more question.
One more question. Yeah, I got another question.
Kind of switched it up because I thought it was about height versus
Women's weight.
weight.
Yeah.
Right. So yeah, I switched it up a little bit. I mean, you know, had to throw a little monkey wrench in
That was
there.
a good switch.
Yeah, I have to throw it in there a little bit for y'all. But yeah, I mean, so what's the take? Do y'all feel, because none of us is like 6'5", 6'6"? We pretty much average height brothers.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
On social media,
Women
don't like anything under 6'2".
Right.
Why?
That's social media. And if you go out the country,
These bitches be 4 feet tall.
yeah. And if you go out the country, it's similar.
Mm-hmm.
They don't like short men.
So average height for a man
It's like 5'9".
is 5'9".
Exactly.
Most women don't even know how tall 5'9".
Right. They don't even know what it look like.
Average 5'9" is most average height for a woman is 5'3", I think, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
That's 6 inches taller. 6 inches taller than you.
Yeah.
But you want, I don't know, you gotta be 6 feet and up.
That's wild.
If I stood up right now, they'd be like,
You about 6'3"? Goof ass.
nah, man, I'm 6 feet.
Yeah, exactly.
6 feet, 6'1" on a good day.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? But so the average height is 5'9".
Yeah, for
So,
me.
but you have a woman that's 5'2", say I want a nigga that's 6'5".
Yeah.
That's wild.
But this goes back to me to gender roles to me.
Yeah.
It kind of falls back into gender roles to me. The attraction to a bigger man or stronger looking man kind of goes back to the thing of survival. Back in the day, you know how we wired a certain way to survive. Oh, he can protect me.
Mm-hmm.
He can hunt. He can feed me. He can make sure I'm taken care of. This, that, and the third. So I think that's where that actual attraction comes from.
Mm-hmm.
Not necessarily because they say, oh, I want this 6'3" dude, 6'4" dude, 6'6" dude, but they don't. That's not who they end up with.
That's never who they end up.
But they're gonna clown. They're gonna try to clown the short dude.
Hell, I could pick you up too.
Exactly.
You ain't gonna get no closer to the sun. If I pick you up.
Facts. Some of the short brothers can whoop the tall niggas anyway. Them tall guys, you know.
You're gonna have to push that nigga around in about 6 more years. His knees bad. Get you a man who's low to the earth.
With gravity on his side.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. The old taller brothers, you know, they be having knee problems.
I dated a man who was 6. I don't care. Where you at now? You in my face.
Someone doing some tall man shit. Grabbing shit at the top of the shelf in Walmart. Can you get that?
Step ladder.
Right. So, hey, don't forget, man. Like, comment, and subscribe.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We got some teas, too. I still got some teas. Humble Pie Podcast teas. Support the content so we get more equipment, more furniture for you guys to get the aesthetic the way you guys will like it. You know what I'm saying?
Gonna get the women with the BBLs.
We got BBL furniture.
The seat bit.
A BBL, get your CDL. All right, man. I got a couple more things over here,
Okay.
fellas, before we get out of here,
That's
man. So, right now, you know, we got this boss bitch era or these boss babe era, you know, and a lot of women feel like a man gotta have a certain amount of bread to talk to her. A lot of that's because of Instagram and social media. You know, people are not they're not posting really the real shit. You know what I'm saying? That's been going on since Bow Wow.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? People been flogging, what we call it cap, you know, on what they, you know, when it come down to finances. Like a man gotta have a certain amount of money and all a woman gotta have is a bag. You know, her handout essentially. You know what I'm saying? What's your take on that, Pat? Do you feel like, you know, when you go into a situation with dating wise, do you gotta have a certain amount of money, or do you feel like you gotta have a certain amount of status before getting with a woman? Like if your lady say, hey, you gotta make $100K a year to date me, how would that, you know, how would you go about that? But she making $35K at Wendy's.
Well, it wouldn't be my woman that would say that.
We this is all hypothetical.
Women tend, in this day and age, this social day and age, women tend to say those things. You got to be making $100,000, and they ain't making no money living in the
squalor
in their mom's crib or something like that. being unrealistic. Me myself, women money don't matter to me. I'm gonna provide and take care of what I need to take care of, or whatever the case may be. She just needs to do her womanly things, be submissive, you know, help me create things that I need to create, you know, help me think with peace and things of that nature. You know,
help me build.
It's a crazy world out here where all these women want you to have a certain amount of money and they don't bring nothing to the table.
I mean, like Wallace always said, they got inherited value. So Wallace, what's your take on a woman who feels like she can just come into a situation with looks and a couple dollars and debt,
demand,
and make these demands? Because that's a double standard to me.
Yeah.
Like a woman gonna say you gotta have this and she ain't got it. So what's your take on it?
So in those situations where you got women demanding that a man come with these certain things or whatever the case may be, it just goes back to modern women living in the modern world, trying to pretend to be traditional. So, like Pat said, I'm gonna provide. I'm gonna make sure you're good. I'm gonna make sure this, that, all of this shit is fine. I don't mind making sure that you're good.
Yeah.
That because I'm gonna make sure I'm good, and if you with me, you're gonna be good.
Right.
But the issue comes when you have an average woman who looks at a man and looks down on him because, oh, okay, well, you don't make $100,000 or you don't make $80,000. What, 80? They don't even check for $80,000.
Right.
It's 6 figures and up with these kind of women. Granted, there's a lot of women out there. Don't kill me, ladies. There's a lot of women who won't even care about this.
Facts.
Because they've never had it, they never deal with it, but they just, you know what I'm saying. But you still got those delusional women who've probably dated one guy that might have provided this specific persona or lifestyle for them. And now it's like, oh, okay, no, this is all I can this is all I deal with. Because women are hypergamous, they date up. Like, you know what I'm saying?
You know what come from that? And I hear it all the time and I seen it. Women say, niggas with money never complain about having money. It's only niggas that don't have it, so to speak. You know what I'm saying? We never hear the niggas with money complain about women that's asking for money.
Fish don't complain about water.
Like, you know,
right.
The niggas not gonna complain because they gonna pay for yours. They gonna pay for your friend shit. They gonna pay for her friend shit because he's doing all of you guys.
Yeah, right. And let's go back to the value of it. Why would a nigga with money complain about money? For one, that don't even make logical sense.
That's what they say though.
Because they got money. Why would they complain about it?
That's what they say.
So the thing is, there's a difference in you trying to. Now, I guess what they're attempting to say is you must be broke if you got to complain.
Right. That's right. That's like the undertone.
So just because I don't want to give you my money, now I'm broke.
Right.
Like how ridiculous does that sound? No, you're broke because you're looking for me to take care of you in this modern society. You have a job.
It's broke mindedness.
I came into this situation and you were taking care of yourself just fine. So why now that I come here, you feel like, oh, well, let me kick my shoes off and hey, could you take my son to school and we need to go on a trip to Disney World. We need to do all this other shit. Oh yeah, I got some student loans that I ain't took care of yet. I got this going on. I got that going on. So now I'm inheriting your bullshit, and you're not even bringing the piece that I need. You're not. Where's your value? You want to complain and you want to talk fast and you want to do all this other shit and you want to be a boss bitch, but you're not even a boss. But my thing is, it's cool to be a boss bitch outside of the house. That's fine. But I'm not your employee.
I'm gonna tell you, the real double standard is the women who make a lot of money who don't date down.
I was just about to go to that. I was about to go and ask y'all perspective. What if it is a woman who actually has established businesses and have monetary value in the situation, and she don't necessarily date a dude who ain't got what she got, because you already said, women date up. Because a woman who got status or money typically doesn't go for a guy who's just a blue collar cat.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
How logical is that?
I don't think. It's not. But I do think some women who are established financially don't mind being with a man that that makes more. That she make more than him. Like some men.
Yeah. Some do. That does happen.
And it depends on how much more she makes in her lifestyle against his lifestyle.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because if she making 100,000 and you making 50,000, that's a $50,000 gap.
No, y'all got 150,000, so it's 75 and 35.
It should be we got $150,000 dollars, but most women don't do that, equate it like that.
Yeah.
See, they want to date up, but those men who got money don't want women with money.
Is it why? Because they want to manipulate the situation or have some type of control?
It's just the thing is, a nigga
They
with
want a
money,
submissive woman.
Right.
Women who make a lot of money, they aren't that submissive.
Really?
You got that part right there, right? And a lot of people run with the word submissive because it sounds like, oh, I got to bow down. No, it just
it's a mindset.
Because at the end of the day, we are all submissive to our partners.
Yeah, okay, it's definitely.
You know what I'm saying? So, ladies, relax. He just, he just means cooperate.
I got another thing.
We always gotta come back here and let y'all know. So Beyonce listens to Jay-Z?
Of course. That's her man.
I'm just asking.
Yeah, of course.
So Sierra listens to Russell Wilson?
Wait, but why are you making
because their money, their finances is public information. That's
right.
why.
They finance
but
Jay-Z's a billionaire too.
Right.
He still is the breadwinner. Technically.
Right. Yeah.
Russell Wilson is still the breadwinner.
What about Giselle and Tom Brady? They divorced now, but Giselle had more money than Tom Brady.
Yes, she did.
Yeah.
Way more.
Yeah, she had more money. But
she
left him.
And cool with the fucking trainer.
Did she leave him, or did he say, "Look, I don't subscribe to the shit that you want to do because I'm finna go back to the NFL"?
Yeah, I think he just put football before his family.
Yeah, that's what he wanted to do.
Yeah.
He knew what the consequences of that was.
Yeah, because at the end of the day,
but also remember who I am, baby. You can leave. I don't give a fuck. I'm still me.
Still Tom Brady.
Yeah, I'm still TV.
But that's what I'm saying. Like certain situations. Go ahead.
So with the so when it comes to a woman making the more money,
the breadwinner,
being the breadwinner, and a guy making 50,000 or whatever it might be, I want to go back to the whole fact that you were straight before I got here.
Yeah.
The thing is, me making less than you don't make me less of a man. That don't make me. So if you making $100,000 a year, first of all, what kind of lifestyle we living? Are we living a $150,000 lifestyle? Because if we are, then this falls in line. But if we trying to live if we live in a $200,000 lifestyle, then now we're living above our means. Because I can make my $50,000 and still take out the garbage and still pay for every dinner that we go to, and still pay significant amount of bills. Because guess what? I was taking care of myself before I got here.
Yeah.
So I don't necessarily need to come into your situation to take care of you, because guess what? You were taking care of yourself before I got here.
Yeah.
I think women just want to be taken care of.
Right, but I don't have to pull out my checkbook to take care of you.
True.
I can make sure you straight all the time. I can make sure you eat. I can make sure you're relaxed. I can make sure that you get to work on fine. I can make sure that you have a good day. I can make sure all of that shit. That's taken care of. I can provide the lifestyle that you want. Now the problem comes in even if sometimes women get in those situations with these men who make the 50,000, and then they say, "Oh well, I left him because I don't feel like he was doing enough to grind up to more." But what if that 50,000 is what I want?
You want me to buy you a $14,000 Gucci bag?
I went to school to be a teacher.
Yeah.
I make $50,000. I'm living my dream right now. I came to the situation and was still a great man to you as a teacher making $50,000, and that's all I ever really wanted to make because I love to teach kids and all this other shit. So you can't come into my life and say, "Oh, throw away your dreams. I need you to be more ambitious."
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It shit just don't work like that. And then on top of that, I can promise you, the guy that makes $50,000 don't give a fuck about how much money at all. Most real men who come into the situation to provide and take care of a woman or whatever the case may be, and when I say take care, I mean all around the board,
right? Not just
financially.
money, right?
Most men who come into those situations to take care of a woman and make sure she's good and build together, they don't give a fuck about how much money you got because I'm taking care of your money don't go into my pocket.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
When we go out to eat, I'm not expecting you to reach for your wallet to take care. Now, if you want to, I might let you, but that's only after we even get a certain level of comfortability with each other. You know what I'm saying? I need you to understand that your money has no value to me because you're not gonna spend it on me anyway.
Right. I just watch a lot of different podcasts, and there's a large group of women who feel like a man, she ain't supposed to pay for nothing. Like they come into the situation like no princess treatment only. They got their own bag. That's why I just wrote down on my phone. You gotta date your wage.
It's a different world out
Yeah.
there.
Are these millennial women that's behaving this way, or are these women that's like?
This is the world, bro. This shit been going on forever. This ain't no millennial thing.
No.
The problem comes in that this standard doesn't fit this mode of the world. This version of
this
the
double
world that we're in
standard.
now.
Yeah.
Because going back, wages just didn't go up. The only reason why women started working is because wages didn't go up with the cost of living, and that happened around in the 70s sometime. It was going up like this, where one person can take care of the whole family for a long time, and then cost of living went.
Yeah, my grandma ain't never worked.
Right. Yeah. So now you got those situations where, now, ma'am, you need to go ahead and start getting. We need to make sure we cut these bills, or either that, or you had they were so stuck into that old school mode that they rather struggle. Shout out to Good Times. James went to work every day and they struggled to live in the project. They struggled to live in the project. Yeah. And Florida didn't go to work.
And what's crazy is why they didn't want their women to go to work.
Yeah, nah.
They didn't want their women to go to work because of men. They didn't want their women to go to work because men they were scared of men sleeping with their women.
Oh. I thought women kind of got into the working field. Mainly, we do a little historical shit. Because of the war, men were away, right? Then all that, then they came back, came work, then the women was working while they was at the war. I think it was Vietnam or something like that.
That's a
like when did it change? When did it change? Right. Okay.
So around the 70s is when the cost of living started to outpace the wages. So now a man can't necessarily take care of the whole family. It's either that he was taking care of comfortably because finances were the wages were going up with the cost of living, and then it got to become a struggle.
And then you had that women's right movement.
Then you had the women's right movement.
Suffrage. Is that what it's
they want to be equal.
Yeah. I don't never think it's gonna be equal. I don't think the system is designed for. It's just like sports. Shit. That's the proof is in the pudding. I mean, we can go to professional sports. Men and women okay, so sports is different because it's physical. Just on the jobs, a regular corporate job.
Right, that's what I
mean, I think now more women are climbing the corporate ladders. Now, we're highlighting women more. I think this is Women's Celebration Month, or is it this month? That was this month. Yeah, we celebrate women this month in the month of March. I think celebrating women's history, I guess in general. So we definitely highlighting the women. We're just saying that there's a mentality out here that a man got to make a certain amount of money, and a woman don't. And now it's kind of flipping. Like, all right, these women now are making money. They got residual income. They're bossing up, but they not going. They're not going to struggle with a man. They're not going to help. They're not going. Nah, you got to meet me here.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying. But men we wouldn't do that to them. Is what I'm getting at.
Yeah.
Like, it's okay, baby, if you doing hell, whatever. But I gotta. But a woman ain't finna wait because you a struggling barber or a artist.
It go back to what he said. Women look for superiority.
So a man is less superior if he's making less money?
That's how they think. They those kind of women. Like, we ain't saying all women.
Not all. We can never say all.
But those kind of women, they feel like a man is less than a man if they make less money than them. So they sit and they end up lonely and by themselves because they sitting there waiting for a nigga who make $150,000 a year to match up their $150. And guess what? If you're 37, 38, 39, 40, and you make $150,000 and you don't look like the girl that the guy who makes $150,000 want, you're not going to get him.
Right.
Because he don't want you. Because your 150 doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter, yeah.
His 150 matters to you, but your 150 don't matter to him.
True. I'm going to give you 2 points off of this Tyler Perry movie. The one where the wife started working for the white man and her husband wanted to be a contractor and he wasn't making no money. She went and started making all that money with that white man and started looking down on him and then slept with him.
Yep.
That's tough. That. Which movie was that one?
Was that The Family Who Prays?
The Family Who Prays.
Yeah.
Wow.
And praise was spelled P-R-E-Y.
Pray on you. That's that. Yeah. That I mean, man, that's tough. That's tough. I mean, myself, I guess I throw myself in there. We all in transition at some point or another in life. You know what I'm saying? And it's a beautiful thing if you have someone who's there with you through that transition. You know what I'm saying? That process. Who's not there to take, but to build.
Right, yeah.
And that's in essence what I want to get at that. It's important that, it take money. It take more than love to build a home. Right. You got to have some substance. You got to have some foundation and a support system. But it's a beautiful thing you can share it with someone. And that's what make you feel less than because you don't have A, B, and C.
Right. The grow together aspect.
Yeah, me too. I really do. I think it's more appreciated. Like LeBron and Savannah.
Yeah, but this is where we are in this place in the world now.
Mm-hmm.
This is where we should be in the building mode. So the 50, the girls playing, I don't want to pay half of this, I don't want to pay half of this, it's 50-50 this and 50-50 that. It's not about 50-50. It's about the 100.
Right, 100.
If you're putting forth 100% of that effort to make sure our life is comfortable and I'm doing the same thing, if I only make $40,000 and you make at them at $35,000, well, you're gonna have to come with half of these bills.
Yeah.
Because that's how our life is gonna be comfortable. Because we live a $40,000 or $70,000 lifestyle because that's all we make.
Yeah.
And then we might have kids in the place.
Yeah.
Like you add all that shit. You think I'm finna just do all this shit by myself?
I think that's what people trying to live by their means.
On the flip side of it, that don't necessarily mean that the man can't help with some of the housely duties.
Right.
This is 2023.
Get in there and wash them dishes.
We just in a space where as people, we should be, especially if you're in a relationship, it should be 100. I don't give a fuck how much money you make.
Fact. That's fact. Hey man, we appreciate y'all for tuning in tonight. This was a good one.
Yes sir.
It was a good one, man. I appreciate my man Pat. Fit with no filter.
With no filter. Follow me. Subscribe.
Wallace B 123. Hey, also, man, Facts Never Feelings, man.
Facts Never Feelings, the podcast. Make sure y'all watch that.
Yes, sir.
And we drop on Sundays.
Yes, sir, on the 29th.
But at Facts Never Feelings, the podcast. Make sure y'all check it out. Clips is going crazy right now, so
yeah, we all over right now.
Yeah, we well. Humble Pie at Humble Pie Podcast on Instagram. We all over the place. We finna have some clips coming for y'all.
Yeah.
ASAP.
Rocky.
Facts.
We appreciate y'all, man. Y'all stay blessed.
Peace.
Peace.